to my channel. My name is Karina and I am an SLPA who typically makes videos here on YouTube for other SLPAs. I am also a mom to an 18-month-old baby boy, so from time to time I do share what I call mommy content here on YouTube, and that is sharing my son and my family. Today's video is more of that family / mommy content because I'm here to talk about the summer potty. This one specifically is called My Size Potty. Now to me, what makes this so special is that it looks super realistic. Just taking a look at it right now, right? It's super realistic when you compare it to the real potty. Now we've been testing this over, of course, several months now. My son is only 18 months, but we're sort of gradually introducing the potty to him, and we're letting him know anytime that he is about to take a bath, it is his time to go pee or to go poop in the potty, and he knows already at this point to take a seat, and he knows to flush it and do all that fun stuff on his own. Now getting into some of the features, again, it is a super realistic model. It's something that's right next to our potty in our restroom, and it's something that my son doesn't find as intimidating. One of the main things is that it has this integrated splash guard right here, and I like this because, again, it's not as intimidating to my son versus using the big potty. It's something that would probably scare him when he's going to the restroom. Another big thing is that it does have this toilet handle, and the awesome thing is that the noise comes out of right here, which is super realistic once again, and it's interactive. So that was a huge plus. I feel like that's not something you typically find on small potties meant for toddlers. The next thing is the fact that it has a storage compartment. Now this itself is pretty deep. We actually keep just some wipes in here. In here, I do want to show you guys exactly how long it is. Like almost my entire hand fits in here. It's pretty large in my opinion. You could put books, you could put, I don't know, underwear, diapers, pull-ups, you could put an iPad if you need to, whatever your child may need to feel comfortable in this space. We, again, just use some wipes and that's enough for us. Sometimes we'll keep some diapers in there as well. And then something else that's pretty cool is that this is a removable top. Now they do have another version of this where you are able to instantly put it on here and it fits the top. This one is not specifically meant for that, but I do like that it's easy to dispose and it's just easy to move. My toddler can do this himself, I can do it myself. And then the next thing is that it is super lightweight, it's easy to move, it's not very big at all if I compare it to our real, restroom right here, our real toilet. It's not that big and it's easy to move around. I can literally pick it up with one hand. Well, if I remove the top, I could pick it up with one hand. It's not something that's difficult to move at all. Now these are the only parts that I believe it comes with. It's not like it has any additional accessories or anything. This is the removable top I had already mentioned. This is the portion that has the flush sound to it. And then this right here is just the toilet / potty itself. So just 3 big parts. This My Size Potty does go for $34.99, which I personally find pretty affordable for what you're getting. You can find it on Amazon for that price, and they do have other options as well. They do offer this in other colors as well. They have it in white, as you see here. They have it in gray, and they also have it in pink. So that is pretty neat if you have a girl and if you want pink or pink for any other reason. Maybe gray will fit the aesthetic of your restroom at home. This one was just clean and simple to us. That's why we went with the white one. And then also they have a different version, as I mentioned, where you remove this top and it kind of has like this flap on this side and another flap on the other side, so that when you place it on top of the toilet, it's able to fit in there. It kind of serves like as a transition for the toddler to go from this restroom or this toilet back to the big one. We actually chose this one because I thought my son would very much like the flush sound. Once again, I keep talking about that, but I think that's the huge thing that really drew us to it. When you compare it to other potties, the other ones are very simple and I like that, but I wanted something that was very realistic and something that he would compare it to, oh, my mom and dad use this. Oh, I see other people use this. That way, whenever he does have to transition to the bigger potty, it's not something that's super intimidating. So this is definitely something that we liked immediately. So taking a closer look at it, I mean, it is all made out of plastic. Even this portion is plastic, very much. I don't think it's very much overpriced or anything. It is what it is. I mean, you're paying about $35 for this plastic toilet, which I think, again, it's really handy because it is lightweight, it's sturdy enough, and I really like that. I think when you're looking for a potty, you want something that's gonna stay put and going to stay there while your toddler is in it. You don't want them to immediately knock it down. So it is sturdy enough while also being lightweight, which I think is really neat. So luckily, we actually heard about this potty from a family member. She was able to gift it to us, and it's something that we were able to try out for a period of time, and it worked out so well for my son. The first few times that I took him over, he was instantly drawn to like the flush sound, and he wanted to take it apart and stuff just to figure it out and to explore. I guess he wanted to know what it was all that he was sitting in, but he was a little bit younger than 18 months. Now this is not something I recommend for everybody. He was already showing us signs that he needed to be potty trained in some sense, so we're gradually getting into that. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. It's not something we expect to get down before the summer's over. It's just something that's gradually happening, but it is working out very well for my son so far. So while I am talking very highly about this summer my size potty, I will say the very first time that we tried it with my son, he was still a little bit scared, but I think the thing that really got to him was getting to use this, and the fact that there's a sound to it. It's something that really drew his attention. So I think that's just a big advantage in my opinion. I mean, I guess think about it, right? Like, you get used to, as a baby, you're getting used to hearing your parents probably use the restroom. They probably already come inside and try to ask for help with something. So if they're able to kind of do this on their own, it's very easy to push down. I mean, in comparison to the big potty where you're having to really pull it down, then this is something that's going to easily draw your toddler's attention. The only disadvantage I really have with this is that because this is a removable top, you know, it's essentially supposed to be convenient for parents. My toddler, being 18 months, was able to already remove it, and he was super interested in this. The first couple of times he was using it, he wanted to put his fingers through, he wanted to see what it was for, and because it's easy to lift up, he was interested in the bottom, he wanted to flip it over, he wants to climb all over it. But I think that's something you'll kind of get with all baby or toddler potties. It's not, you know, only the disadvantage with this summer one. I'd very much say this is the ideal potty for someone who wants a realistic model for their kids. If it's something that you don't want, you know, to have to make a big transition to when they are starting the big potty, I would highly recommend this one. Once again, the Summer brand has another potty that has the transition sort of bowl where you're putting it on your big one, and that's going to be easier for a transition. So if you want to make that a lot easier for yourself, I highly recommend this one. I think it is for you. Now, I do not think that it would be for somebody whose child is already sensitive to loud noises or any noises in the restroom. Maybe if your child is at a stage where they don't want to hear these sounds or they don't want to touch big things like the flush handle, then this would not be for you. Personally, I loved this potty. I think it was exactly for us. My son finds it very fun, it's interactive, and it's something that he actually enjoys doing. We haven't had one previous to this, so it's nothing like we're comparing this summer potty to a previous one. It's just something that has worked for us since we got it, and it's been several months now. So for him to just be starting with the potty and potty training and all that good stuff, it's something that has worked really good for him and for us. So that is all that I have for you all on the Summer My Size potty. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please make sure to give my video a like and subscribe to my channel as well. It will mean so much to me, and I will catch you all in my next one. Bye!